Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Ask NK. Today we are looking at an amazing free add-on that you can use. Winter is here, you want to create snow. Right now you can use the Real Snow to do that. Now Real Snow is an amazing add-on that you can grab for free, and for the most part you can also get this directly in Blender. And if you would like to get this, for some reason you don't have it in Blender, you can go over to the link in the description that takes you over to the GitHub, and right here you'll be able to download this. This is 100% Python, so it's definitely going to work. So with Blender simply open, if you go over to edit, go over to preference, you can search for that and install that if you don't. And once you press N on your keyboard, you would notice that we have Real Snow right here. Now working with this tool is extremely easy. So for you to do that, let's subdivide this a bit. Let's turn this to smooth shade, select the object, and click on add snow. And that is exactly how easy it is for you to add snow. And of course I know a lot of people will be like, okay, so how do you shade this? You actually don't need to do anything like that, because once you switch over to EEVEE, it's automatically shaded. You might be wondering, so what happens within the shading? Okay, so if you simply click right here, go over to the shaded editor, you would notice that there is a complex shading that is already happening. So it's time for you to stop thinking about how to make snow right now and go make yourself some snow. Now for those who would also be wondering, how can you assign this snow to specific areas? Of course you can still do that. So let's jump right back and select the snow, press the delete button, get rid of that, select this, press the tab key, and you already know that we have that because we subdivided. Let's jump backwards about the point like this, or actually we can keep it the way it is and hit on apply. So let's press the tab key to jump out of that, select, hit apply. And right now if we press the tab key one more time, we have this. If you like to have snow across several parts, you can do that. Press the 3 key so you can jump here, press C so you can select the couple of places like so. And if these are the places that we want to get snow happening, we can just select the faces and the places that we want. So once you have that done, you can right click, and once you right click, you can go ahead and press the tab key, and with the tab key selected, click on selected faces and hit add snow, and you notice that the snow just simply adds to the parts. Of course it didn't add it to the other side, but you get the gist. That is basically how it works. Now you might also want to do something a bit more Christmassy, so for that we already have a very small scene and there's literally nothing crazy happening here. It's just the BOTANIQ add-on, which is an add-on that you can get from the folks at Polygonix. So we just have that there, and by simply running this through EEVEE, you can already see that we have a beauty right here. And how this was made is the same exact way. So you create anything that you want. For this, what we made was a very simple tree, and you can select from a long list of trees that they have here. So let's go ahead and find one. They actually have some that comes with the snow, but we would like to make ours, so you can click right there to make yours. And let's raise that one a little bit upwards about a point like this. And once you have that done, you can make this editable, go over to Real Snow, and you can dictate the coverage. So this is also something that is very important. You can dictate the coverage, and once you're done with that, you can play with the height depending on how high you want this thing to be, and click on add snow. Now once you do that, it takes a bit of time, calculates the entire tree, and then generate snow for you. So with this there, you would now notice that we also have some pretty cool stuff. So Merry Christmas to you in advance, as you can now go in there and add a very tiny plane, and let's scale that plane all the way up and raise this plane about the point like so. So we can raise the plane to a point like this. You already get the idea. It's very easy for you to start doing some very cool stuff. Let's throw in that multi-resolution because we can. A huge shout out to Pablo for making this one possible. And now we can jump over to the sculpting room, and within the sculpting room we can sculpt off. So we can start doing things like this, and we can just simply play around and have some cool stuff happening. Let's jump all the way back here so we can see some stuff, and we can just throw in a couple of things, just scribble across, because it is time to do that Christmas stuff. So we can do this, and once you're done with that, you can jump right from here back to the object. You can increase this, play with it however you want. So if you would like this to be on certain selected faces, you can do the same thing that we did earlier. Press the tab key, click to deselect, then press C on your keyboard. With your face selected, you can just paint a couple of places where we want to see the snow, and this way you have some artistic control over things like this. So this one is it's actually a free add-on, so you can do a lot of cool things with this one. So for those who like to get the most while working in Blender, you would literally find this one very useful. So with that, click on add snow, and automatically that is going to go ahead and add snow for you right there. So you might want to also throw in that smooth shading. So let's allow this to calculate, and it's going to be done. So once this is done, you can simply take a look, and with that we can click all the way out, select the object which we have. Let's subdivide this one just about the point like so, and then make this a smooth shade. All right, so right now we have a couple of things going on. We can set this as the, the very first layer of snow that we can get, and you can set a little bit more if you would like to get those. So this is more like it, and we can now go in there and throw in whatever we want. Let's try out the atmosphere tool, and we can throw in the physical atmosphere, and that is it. With just a click of a button right here in EEVEE, you have something beautiful happening for you. Let's select our light, turn this light off, and I think that light is really helpful. So let's select that, position this one right about the point like so, and we can simply raise this one all the way up. And actually let's bring this one right over here, and let's do a little bit more with this. So let's move this right about the point, because the camera is what is more important. So we can position this right here, and you can actually see the sparkles on the snow, and you can get all of those cool stuff that you always wanted to get when you're playing with snow. So this is, this is more like it. This is an amazing free add-on. And for those who would like to get the physical atmosphere, I'm going to put a link in the description for that. And if you like to get these 3 add-ons that you can use, there's also going to be a link in the description for that. So you can go ahead and take a look at those. Now, if you also like to transfer whatever material that you have here onto this grid, you can also do that. And to do that, you need to select the object, and then you need to go over to the material section, and within the material section, of course, you know that there's no material attached, so we can click on this button and find snow. And once we turn on snow, there you have it. You now have snow all over your entire scene. And now you can do a couple of changes, do a couple of cool stuff. So maybe we can change the azimuth so we can get the sun to be facing right here. So let's grab that sun to face somewhere like here. That looks good. Let's also raise the elevation a little bit more, about something like that, and we can increase this. And for those who might want to get some retro looking stuff, you can also do that here. And this is basically how easy it is for you to start getting some very cool stuff happening right here. So if you are interested in working with snow, you want to play with snow stuff, this is something that you should consider taking a look at. Link is going to be in the description where you can grab it, and tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section. The new year is coming, winter is coming. Start creating that amazing winter scene right now. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section, and of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And if you're new here, it's going to be amazing for you to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video or the next update. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.